What's up, everybody? Welcome to some Gonti Grand Larceny. Hope you're ready to get your Ooh, Mono Black versus Mono Black. Hey, you too, man. Oh, yeah, hello. Good luck. I love somebody says hello, and you're like, you too. Like, that doesn't make sense. That's not a human response. As far as opening hand goes, yeah, we'll keep on this one. I love this. It's a good hand. We've got Ancient Tomb. We've got a little Baron Moor. We have Swamp. We can put the Baron Moor into play tapped. Yes, this is good. We will keep. You too. Let's get the chat closed out. Mono Black versus Mono Black. I get really excited about special decks. Like, I tried to record Hazoret for MTGOTraders, which if you have not checked it out, be sure and head on over there. Awesome. Love it. Let's go. Yeah, do we want to get the bear? Do we want to cycle, potentially? No, let's go and put it in play tapped. I'm okay with getting that down. Get the other swamp down next turn. We can go for Demonic Tutor if you want to, but we'll kind of see what we got going on. But yeah, I'm recording Hazoret for the MTGOTraders, so if you haven't checked it out, be sure and head on over there if you want to see some Commander burn. Pretty fun. But yeah, I played against Chandra, and that was a lot of fun. But unfortunately, I lost, or I think my opponent, I think I lost, and it wasn't really that good of a video. So I didn't post it, but I always like special matchups like that. Okay, so now we have, we can go Expedition map. Yeah, it's going to go in the Expedition. Let's get that down. We're looking at Ancient Tomb next turn. We can go for Gonti. And then get into a spot to where we can cast Gonti, look at the top 4 cards of our opponent's library, steal them. Actually, we need to cover the commanders. So we're playing Gonti, Lord of Luxury. He has Death Touch. Whenever he enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of target opponent's library, exile one of them face down. Then we may spend our mana or any color to cast that spell. Playing against the One-Eyed. Horsemanship. Can't be blocked except by creatures with horsemanship. Sacrifice them, return target black card from your graveyard to your hand. Activate this ability during your turn before attackers are declared. Fair enough. Okay. Yeah, let's go and stick. Let's go for Gonti, man. Let's go for it. Let's get the Ancient Tomb down. Let's go for Gonti. We're looking at black. 1, 2. And let's look at the top 4 cards of our opponent's library. There we go. And then I think we could have sequenced turn 2. Yeah, I think we should have sequenced turn 2 better. We should have gone Ancient Tomb, Expedition at Crack, and we would have got to the hand. Sorry about that. I just didn't realize that. Alright, so we got Consuming Vapors. Target player sacrifices a creature, sudden death. Target creature gets -4/-4. Bone Shredder. Ooh, man, this is gnarly. Let's go ahead and go, let's go Sudden Death. That'll be a nice way to deal with their commander. They're not like expected, it's going to split second. Yeah, let's go for that. And luckily we're playing Mono Black, so, hey, we're going to be able to cast it pretty easy. You know, we could cast it either way off the mana ability, but, I don't know, it feels better having Mono Black in there. Okay, let's re-rack. So, next turn, we've got tapping Geth's Verdict. Target player sacrifice a creature, loses 1 life. That's going to be Gonti. Yep. Goes back to the command zone. Fair enough. But it's going to allow us to recast Gonti, which I'm okay with that. And we have Sudden Death to kind of fire off at our opponent. Now, we do have Expedition map that we need to crack. So more than likely, we're probably going to go for a, not Magus of the Coffers, a Cabal Coffers. That'll be pretty good. Not Cabal Coffers. Still have no idea why I started calling it that. But Cabal Coffers, that's the correct pronunciation. Return target black card from a graveyard to your hand. Fair enough. Alright, so we know that Geth is back in the hand. Let's go and write that down. I do not want to forget about that. There we go. It's always good to, if you're going to play Magic Online, it's always good to kind of have a little notepad and a pen next to your desk to kind of write stuff down. They did return that Geth's Verdict back. Ooh, draw the Magus of the Coffers. Sweet. I was just talking you up, man. Love that. Let's go ahead and activate Ancient Tomb. Let's crack the Expedition map. Let's grab that Coffers. I think that sounds good. Or we get into spots where we go Temple of the False God. We're looking at, if we go Coffers, we're looking at just like 2 swamps at this point. But if you go for Temple of the False God, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be online next turn. Then we'll have Magus of the Coffers too. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for Temple of the False God. You know, if we run Runner, Swamp or something like that, it'll be better as we go along. But I think at this point, I just like having access to that quick mana. Yeah, let's go and go Temple of the False God. That's going to go into the hand. Let's go ahead and go Swamp. And then we're at 7 cards in the hand. Do we want to fire off a Demonic Tutor right now? No, we have Sudden Death up, so we'll just go ahead and hold off. If they want to go for their commander, we can cast it and kind of get rid of that. It's kind of going to be probably more of a grindier game. If we look at the top 4 cards of our opponent's library, and there's just 4 pieces of removal, so we've got it in for us. So let's get ready to kind of fight the struggle. So we're kind of going to, probably more than likely, we're going to use this Demonic Tutor for a... probably use it for Army of the Damned. I know I'm not sure if I'm going to splice together the I have another Gonti video, and this may be either before or after it, but we may end up going for Army of the Damned. That way we can tutor for a tutor. Fair enough. Oh, okay, gotcha. Then, yeah, get around the lands clause on that. But yeah, we may end up going for Army of the Damned, potentially. We'll kind of see. Alright, draw another swamp. Let's go ahead and let's get Temple of the False God down. We can go for another Gonti if we want to. Make it so the coffers is going to get hit by that guess verdict, so we kind of need a few more creatures out there. Actually, let's have some fun. Let's go Demonic Tutor. Yeah, let's go Demonic Tutor. Let's go Panharmonicon. Let's get that down. That way we can hit a spot where we can really take advantage of these Gonti triggers. There we go. I kind of like that. Because even if we do go Army of the Damned, you know, just one board wipe like Damnation or something's going to take care of it. So yeah, let's go Panharmonicon. Let's get down Panharmonicon. Oh, you're looking beautiful tonight, Panharmonicon. How are you? I'm doing just fine. Thank you for asking. Oh, stop it. Alright, get on the battlefield, Panharmonicon. Okay, she's on the battlefield. Anything else we need to do for the turn? We have Shriekmaw, Grey Merchant. Yeah, that's actually going to pair really well with Grey Merchant. If we can get Devotion online, it might be a little hard, but we'll see. And we still have Sudden Death too, so. Now, they can cast their commander. They are looking at, they have 5 total mana. They make the land drop for the turn. They're going to be at 6, so it's going to allow them to get down their commander and then return the Beseech the Queen back to their hand, which is really going to turn on their tutor line. But Diabolic Tutor, okay, fair enough. But yeah, black has a hard time dealing with artifacts. I think there's like an enchantment that you can sacrifice a creature or something like that. So other than that, we're okay with just building up a bunch of mana and just keep ramping with Gonti. Eventually we're going to kind of maybe hit something nice. I'll take that. Let's go ahead and go for Swamp. And let's go ahead and go Gonti. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I guess we'll tap Ancient Tomb. That'll leave up 2 black mana. Okay. We'll look at the top 4. Oh, yes, double Gonti triggers. Yes, let's see. We got Expedition. We could go for an Expedition map. We have Dread. And then Grim Harvest. Yeah, let's go ahead and go Expedition map. We can grab that Urborg off that. Look at the top 4. Ooh, Sorin. Yes, heck yeah, man. That is a good way to kind of deal with this. Yes, we'll take Sorin. Okay, we're going to take Sorin. Let's go and cast the Expedition map. Oh, yes, there we go. We've got some nice stuff in the hand now. We can go Sorin, and that kind of gets some stuff. And then we can finally go Expedition map on not Urborg, but the coffers, because we kind of have enough mana to kind of support that now. So our opponent does have Geth's Verdict in the hand. If they want to fire it off now, they can. We're going to lose Gonti. Fair enough. There goes Gonti. There goes my hero. Man, I hadn't heard that song in a while. I don't even know why I'm trying to sing it. I don't even remember it. Anyway, alright, so we got Sorin. We very luckily got into Sorin. Target deals, we can -3, target opponent's life becomes 10. And then we can start plussing up. We're not really seeing any threat from our creature. We do have Sudden Death. Target player discard for each swamp you control. Yeah, fair enough. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have, yeah, 7. Yeah, that's going to be our entire board. I'm okay with that. Adios. Adios, muchachos. Hey, that's an ugly little mind twist right there. But hey, it is what it is. But luckily, we have Sudden Death to kind of deal with their commander, hopefully. Ooh, oh, Vampire Hexmage. What an awesome draw. Alright, so we're going to have to use the Sudden Spoiling, or Sudden Death on the Vampire Hexmage, because if we get down Sorin, then they're going to be able to take care of it right then and there. And it's not going to be fun. Let's go ahead and crack Temple of the False God, make the land drop for the turn. Let's go. Let's get down the coffers. There we go. Goes into our hand. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to be able to tap for 4 mana. This could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gonti does cost 8. Let's go ahead and I don't think we have to worry about. So we're looking at 6 total mana to get down Sorin. We need to get into a spot to where I would like to double cast Gonti. But we can go and do it now, though. Yeah, let's go and do that. So we're looking at 1, 2. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, excuse me, I miscounted. We have 7 mana, so we can't go for Gonti right now. Okay, let's go and pass the turn, and then we can get into a spot to where at the end of our opponent's turn we can go for the Sudden Death on Vampire Hexmage, then next turn go for Sorin, or if we want to sequence it to where we get down Gonti, as a little bit of a blocker. You know, they're going to have a ton of removal in their hand, and if they do want to blast Gonti, we get into spots where we can go Supernatural Stamina, give it +2/+0, and then whenever it dies, return to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control. So, but yeah, speaking of new cards from a Monk kit, this is one of the new cards from a Monk kit. I saw it and I was like, hey, that's a nice little Gonti Reanimator on a stick. I'll take that. Deals damage to target creature or player equal to the number of swamps you control, you gain life. So we're looking at, looks like 8 coming across, puts us down to 12. They go to 38. Fair enough. That's going to put us down to 10. So we're going to need to go for sudden death before this they deal damage to us. Let's go for the sudden death. Let's go and go for that. Target creature gets -4/-4 until end of turn. Take care of the Hex Mage. Let's go and go for Sorin next turn. I think I like that. Now that I think about it. We don't really have to worry about any hasty creatures. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for that. So we're looking at, let's get Sorin down. So we're looking at tapping two off the False God. Let's go Coffers. And then 1/2. Let's go ahead and target player's life total becomes 10. There we go. And then we get into spots where they're not going to have haste, and we can start activating the Sorin. We still have Gonti to cast, and then we're also going to be in a spot where we can cast Gonti and have enough mana to back up on Supernatural Stamina. Hopefully we can kind of rally from there. I'm not really sure. You know, maybe something like Blood Gas, but Blood Gas wouldn't even be turned online because we're sitting at 12 mana, and they need to be sitting at 10. So let's see if they go. Ah, there they go. They bring that back. It's going to force them to use the Vampire Hex Mage. At least their life total's down to 10 now, and we force them to use that, and it kind of puts us in a spot where we can go double Gonti. You know, they could have gone their Commander and then gone for the... actually, excuse me, they're still going for Corrupt. All right, fair enough. They're going to bring it back. They could have gone for the Vampire Hex Mage. I'll take that. Okay. It's going to allow us to get a few extra stuff next turn. Okay, let's see what we go for. Let's go and get the Swamp down. Let's go. Let's plus Sorin. Let's make sure we're doing the 2 damage. Yeah, and we gain 2 life. Okay. So they're going to go down to 8. And then, let's see. Let's go and go for Gonti. Sorry, my phone went off real quick. So let's go ahead and make sure we tack the Coffers first. We're looking at 1/2. Paying 2 off the Temple of the False God. Looking at 5. Let's go Gonti. Looking at 1, 2, 3. And you tap for 3 more. Let's tap the Baron more than 1, 2. We're going to just hold off on the Ancient Tomb right now at this point. We're going to have double Gonti. Oh, yes. Beautiful. See what we got. We're going to hit. We have Crypt Ghast and Increasing Ambition. That's going to go back to the graveyard if we cast that. So do we really want Increasing Ambition? We could search it for a library. I mean, not a library. Search our library for a card. If we go Crypt Ghast, it's going to be double Swamp. Let's just go ahead and grab the Increasing Ambition just in case we need it. Let's see what else. But that's going to go back to the graveyard. They're going to have enough mana to cast it, too. Liliana. Yeah, let's go Liliana, man. Liking these Planeswalkers. All right, so we can cast Liliana if we want to. So target player discards a card. It's going to go make them discard, search your library for a card. But if they have some sort of removal on Gonti, then we have Supernatural Stamina to get into 2 more Panharmonicon triggers. Because basically, if we tap out for Liliana, we're going to be tapped out like completely. So I think I like holding on to Supernatural Stamina. It'd be nice to get down Liliana at this point in Tutor, but we can just essentially do that next turn because Gonti doesn't have to be on the battlefield for his exile trigger. So I think we're okay with this line. Okay, so they are sitting at 8 mana. They did bring back, I think, Corrupt back to the hand. I think that's what they brought back. It's going to be 9. Flashback Marauder. Okay, let's go ahead and, in response, let's go ahead and go to the graveyard instead of the exile zone. Let's double check that real quick. Graveyard, not command zone. And then let's go ahead and give it some nice little supernatural stamina. Oh, yes. Let's shoot those 2 arrows into Gonti. Whenever it dies, return back to the battlefield. Let's double check that because I do not want him to go back to the command. Graveyard, not command. There we go. Okay. We're each going to sacrifice a creature. It's going to be 2 more Gonti triggers. Oh, Value City. Yes, indeed. Yes. Come on back, buddy. Uh-oh. Is it 2 more pan? Oh. Yes. Okay. So we've got, let's go Sidisi. It's another tutor line for us. And then let's see what else. We've got Diabolic Revelation. Oh, yeah. Diabolic Revelation. Yes, indeed. Okay, so we've got our stuff cut out for us. So we've got Sorin +2 next turn. It's going to put him down to 6. We're going to have Gonti swinging in. And you're going to gain life. Fair enough. That's going to be 9. Puts us down to 5. And they're going to go up to 17. Oh, no, excuse me. They redirected over Sorin. I'll take that. Leaves us at 14. All right, so we have like a big Diabolic Revelation if we want to fire off next turn. Okay, they've got 2 cards in hand. Let's see. Cauldron of Souls. What are we going to go for? Let's go ahead and swing in first. I think that sounds good. Let's go and swing in for 2. This is going to be 2 more commander damage. Coming in hot. Put him down to 15. 2 total. We're on the board officially now with Gonti. Let's go ahead and go for. So we're looking at tapping for 5 mana off the coffers. We have a nice little Diabolic Revelation. Yeah, let's go ahead and go Diabolic Revelation. Let's just tap out for some stuff. We're looking at 1/2, tapping the Temple of the False God. So we're looking at 5, and then we can tap. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're looking at. We need to basically tutor up 6 cards. So we're looking at. It's going to cost us 11 total mana. 9, 10, 11. Okay, let's go. Diabolic Revelation. Looking at. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we're going to fresh grip off this Diabolic Revelation that we're casting off of our opponent. Let's go ahead and... we did not make the land drop for the turn. So let's go and grab Urborg. That way we can turn our lands on. That'll be the first thing. That still leaves us. And then let's go ahead and go... so we can get some more... where's the 1-drop Reanimator? I thought I had a 1-drop in here somewhere. Undying Evil. There we go. Let's grab Undying Evil. Okay, there we go. Let's go and get the Urborg down. Sorry, I paused the video just to kind of make sure that I sequence everything correctly. So we've got a nice little suite in our hand right now. I'm digging this. Nice little thing that we searched up. So we're looking at anything else we do know. Let's go and pass turn. Okay, so we got Undying Evil. We searched up Urborg to allow us to go for, to kind of turn on our Cabal Coffers. We do have Hedonist Trove. Exile all cards from target opponent's graveyard. You may play land cards. You may cast non-land cards exiled with Hedonist Trove. You may cast more than one. You can't cast more than one spell each turn. Each turn. So what it's going to allow us to do is pretty much going to exile their graveyard, and we get in a spot to where we can maybe keep them down, and if they go for that corrupt. Yeah, if we go for corrupt with the Hedonist Trove, we're going to be able to exile it before they have a chance to get their commander down. So that's going to be a win condition for us. We also grab Grave Titan. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Let's see. Okay, fair enough. And we still have the Undying Evil on Gonti to get into a few more Panharmonicon triggers, so we can take that, yeah. Yeah, mainly Hedonist Trove is going to allow us to exile the graveyard, which I am A-okay with. Okay, let's see. But they may be going for that. They can sacrifice it and bring it back. See what they're going for. Because right now that we're looking at, I think we're looking at 9 total swamps, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And they're going to bring back Mind Sludge. Okay, fair enough. We're going to be able to get down the Hedonist Trove, and that's going to be the main thing that we want to go for. So, okay, get the messenger down. Fair enough. Okay, alright, I'm liking this. Gonna come into play, we go down to 12. Yeah, we can just get the Hedonist Trove down, and then we'll be okay. We can just basically dump our hand right now. We also have Worse Fears in the hand, too, so... Okay, so we got Voyager Staff. We have Urborg out there, so let's go ahead and see what kind of mana we're looking at with the coffers. So we're looking at 10 total mana, so we can actually go ahead and go Worse Fears, swing it with Gonti. And that allows us to grab the sudden death and kind of deal that damage. Yeah, let's go ahead and go Worse Fears. You control target player. Look at 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm liking this. Okay, we're going to go Worse Fears. We're going to control the player during the next turn. Then we're still looking at 1, 2, 7. We can go Hedonist Trove. Looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tap for 2 on the... I guess it didn't really matter. Yeah, tap for 2 on Hedonist Trove. We're going to exile their graveyard. We're going to be able to go for the... oh, yes, there we go. Exile their graveyard. And then we're still looking at 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go and swing it with Gonti. We can still play lands out of the graveyard, too. Coming in hot. Going to knock them down to 13. And then let's see if there's anything we want to go for out of the turn. We can go for Vampire Hexmage. We have 4 mana. Let's see. So we can go Expedition Map and crack it and get another land on the battlefield. I guess. Does that sound good? And then we can go for Corrupt and get another Swamp. Let's get that on the battlefield. And then let's go ahead and get this down. Oh, man. Let's go and crack the Expedition Map. So we're looking at 2 off the Ancient Tomb. Let's get another Swamp on the battlefield. It's going to add to the Corruption out of the graveyard. Let's go and play that. Let's go for Voyager Staff. Okay, there we go. And then, all right, we're going to control our opponent's turn to this turn. So let's see. They've got the Mind Sludge. Target player discards. Yeah, and we can direct the Mind Sludge over our, like, actually at ourselves. Okay, so let's go ahead and we go Ashes to Ashes. Destroy target. Exile 2 target non-artifact creatures. Deals 5 damage to you. So let's go and go Ashes to Ashes. Let's go ahead and choose Gonti and Messenger. It's going to exile. Is that correct? Yeah. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3. They're going to lose 5. Let's go ahead and Mind Sludge, choosing our opponent. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're going to have to discard that Smother. And then next turn, oh, sorry, we have to click on that. There we go. And then next turn we can cast the thing out of the graveyard. I think we'll have it. Oh, beautiful. I'll take that. Yeah, because we're going to have more than enough swamps. So let's go and bring up the graveyard exile zone. Let's go and bring up the, where is it? Corrupt. Choose our opponent. There we go. And then we're looking at tapping for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, sweet. I will take that. Props to our opponent for sticking that one out. I did kind of eat the clock up a lot. But, yeah, we got Urborg out there. And, all right, man. Nice little game. Nice little Gonti video. Yeah, props to our opponent, man. Sorry, I took too much on the clock right there. But I will take that. Yes, very worthy Gonti video for a Friday. All right, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Thanks.